Hi, this is Melissa Prickett, and I got a series of questions from somebody who's new to the 21-day fix, and I figured you might have questions like this too. So I'm going to go ahead and answer all these questions in a video, and then you can watch it at your leisure. So I'm very excited that you're starting the 21-day fix. It's something I'm truly passionate about, whether or not you're looking to lose weight, tone up, anything like that. This is a great program, and with the challenge pack with the Shakeology and the club membership, I mean, it's just a no-brainer. So we're really excited to get you started. But here's the first question: when I'm going out to eat, do I take my containers with me, and how do I portion out my meals that are already made? So no, you don't take your containers with you. Hopefully you'll have at least a couple of days under your belt before you go out to eat, so you'll start to get a little bit comfortable with portion sizes. But in a pinch, just do the best you can. You know, you see those little itty bitty containers, you really do fit a lot of food in there. But just be mindful. So let's say you're going out for breakfast for the first time and you just started on the 21-day fix. Well, you know that 2 hard-boiled eggs will work. So if you ask them to either make your eggs hard-boiled, or if you can say, you know, I want a 2-egg omelet or whatever, you know, that's going to fit your red container. Usually they're going to give you 2 pieces of toast. That's going to be 2 yellows. If you don't want to consume both of your yellows for the day, just have 1 piece of toast and then don't have butter on it. And then a lot of times they might do, like, let's say they're going to do an omelet with vegetables in that, so that's probably your green. And they're probably going to put a lot of oil in there, so you just ask them to go light on the oil or hold the oil. And then so that gives you, you know, your protein, your carb, your vegetable, and then some of your teaspoons, okay? Let's say you're going out for lunch, just order a salad with, you know, a chicken salad with dressing on the side. And you know it's going to be humongous. It's going to be the size of your head, right? So just maybe eat a third of it, a quarter, a half, I don't know, just be reasonable. And then that's going to be one of your proteins. That's going to be, which is your red, that's going to be probably 2 vegetables, 2 greens. And then if you get your dressing on the side, you can use just a little bit, and that will be your orange. So there's some tips there. And then let's say you're going out to dinner. So just order something simple. Order, you know, steamed fish. Order some you know, grilled asparagus, order some potato, no butter, no sour cream, you know, that kind of stuff. So you order a side salad with dressing on the side. You really can make it work and just eyeball things. Just be really cautious, and you'll make it work. And I swear to God, 10 days or 2 weeks into this, you're going to be a pro, and you're going to go out to dinner and you're going to be like ordering like, and you're not even going to worry about it. So yes, you can go out to eat, but you don't need to bring your containers with you. So the next question is, how do I use the containers to figure out portions for homemade meals like stews, soups, sauces for unspecified servings? Okay, so it's a little bit difficult. Just remember, this is a lifestyle. This is not 21 days and I'm going to be the best version of me ever. Some of us have a couple of pounds to lose. Some of us have more than a couple of pounds to lose. And so just do your best. You know, I did another video, and if you haven't seen it, let me know and I can share it with you. But it's how to kind of re-engineer things. So, you know, I'm making a turkey chili, and how to, you know, you've got, you know, your protein, you've got your carbs, you've got your vegetables, and how to put that all in there. So really just do your best. If you know that you're making a stew, you know, portion it out and say, okay, this is all, let's say you're doing a beef stew. Get your big thing of beef, you know, you've got all your cut up beef. Count how many servings it is, you know, put it in your red container, you know, 16 times, whatever. Throw it in your recipe, do the whole thing, and then when it's time to eat it, then eat 1/16 of the recipe. Now, it's a little bit hard to judge, but figure like probably a cup. You know, if you take a cup and then put your stew in there, then that's probably going to be your serving. Again, you don't have to be perfect, but that gives you a general range for that. Hopefully that makes sense. How do I make shakes in the shaker cup, shake it up, or do I blend it in a blender first? So that's up to you. Some people take it, they put ice and water or ice and almond milk in the shaker cup with their Shakeology. They shake it, they drink it, and that's good to go. If you choose to do it as a full true meal replacement shake, which is the way I do it, unless I'm really in a hurry, then I blend it in the blender with fruit and other things, and then I put it in my shaker cup and drink it from there. So you can do it either way. Does the shake take the place of any of the container servings, or is the meal plan based around the shake plus the containers? It counts as one of your reds. So if you get 4 reds, Shakeology is one of your reds. Does that make sense? I think so. Can I use established recipe, not necessarily 21-day fixed recipes with the containers? And if so, how do I figure out the portions? Yes, you can do any recipe that you want. This book only has a couple of recipes. Don't think this is all you get to eat. Yes, you can do whatever you want. There's my dog making noises. Recipes what you want, and just like I answered at number 2, you kind of have to re-engineer, go back, from the base and then kind of, make it from there. Can you eat anything you want during the 21-day fix, or only the recipes in the book? Yes. Can we use the food items that would be categorized under the color containers, or only the ones listed in the books? I think you're asking, like, is there a food item that's not on the list? Can I eat it? Yes. So for your reds, for example, let me find that. There's a list of, where did the reds go? There's a list of foods under the reds, but not every food is listed on here. Like, brats are not listed on here. You might want to have a brat. Brat is a protein. Brat is a meat. So it's going to be a red. So just have a brat, okay? If it's not listed there, you're going to know it's a protein, it's a carb, it's a vegetable, it's a fruit. And if it's not totally listed on there, yes, you can still eat it. Now, the way that the book is designed is the things that are at the top of the list are your best choices for that container. But trust me, when I did this, I lost 9 pounds in 3 weeks, and I did not eat perfectly. So I followed the program, but I didn't obsess about it, and I lost 9 pounds the first 3 weeks. So trust me, this thing works. How do you know how much food will fit in the containers without cutting up? For example, I'd like to have baked or grilled fish fillet. Do I have to cut it up in order to measure it? That would be unfortunate. No, of course not. So go ahead and make your fish fillet. And then, fish is kind of soft and crumbly, like you can fold it over. So really all you have to do is once it's cooked, then fold it over, put it in your container. Doesn't have to be perfect. A general rule of thumb is you're going to get about 5 to 6 ounces of meat. So if you do, once you start getting used to things, if you do have a food scale, you can use that instead of your red container. A couple special lunches coming up that I have to attend. How do I handle that? Do I need to bring my containers with me to the restaurant? So no, again, don't need to bring the containers. Just do the best you can. Kind of refer back to my answers in question number 1. If I come up with my own recipes, do I measure them in the containers before or after cooking? Is there a different technique involved? When you cook food, it doesn't really change volume enough to matter, so you can do it either way. You can do it raw or you can do it cooked. It doesn't matter. The portions listed in the container, such as a half a large banana, is that one portion or the amount we're allowed to eat for the fruit? That's one portion. So if you get 2 fruits a day, let's say you pick a half of a large banana to go with your Shakeology, and then you have a pear later in the day, then those are your fruits. And honestly, like if I have mixed frozen fruit, then I put that in the purple container, but you're not going to shove, or grapes or berries or anything like that, but you're not going to shove a pear or an apple in there and make sure that you only eat that. If you're going to eat an apple for your purple for the day, just eat the apple. It doesn't matter what size it is. Are we supposed to work out 7 days a week? The program is designed to work out 7 days a week. If that's too much for you, don't work out 7 days a week. When I did it the first time, I was actually on bed rest and I couldn't work out at all, and I still lost the 9 pounds. Some of you, if you're not used to exercising at all, just doing 3 or 4 workouts a week is going to be a big change for you. So do what you can. The program is designed to work out 7 days a week. Those who have had the best success start on Monday and they do total body cardio. And then on Tuesday, they do the next one, and so on and so forth. It's designed very specifically to work different muscle groups. So ideally, you would do the 30-minute workouts every day, 7 days a week. If that's just not possible, don't do it. Do what you can, but then do them in order. So if it takes you 2 weeks to do 7 workouts, start with day 1. Then if it's 2 or 3 days later, then do workout number 2, so on and so forth, if that makes sense. I think that's it. So hopefully those answered your questions. Let me know if you need anything else, and we're so excited to get you started and on your way to a fitter, healthier lifestyle.